Hey, good morning everyone. Frank Valkyrie here with my dad's special guest again for third video together. And today I had a brilliant idea. Kind of, maybe it's brilliant, maybe it's not. And I thought on this channel there's a lot of, fans of BTS. We feature a lot of videos of BTS, and I thought wouldn't it be funny to show my father K-pop music, which he has absolutely no clue what it is. Well, to be honest, I didn't know much about it either, like not long ago. So I was in that ballpark myself. So let's try. I here have a more melodic song. We try out a live version, so it's gonna be a fan cam. Hopefully you managed to hear something, and we managed to hear something as well. But yeah, let's indulge. Let's try to see what's going on here and how my dad reacts for the first time to BTS. Let's see what's going on. Ragazzi coreani, si casa bene, come c'è? Sud coreano. Well, let's stop right here. I have to say, I've never saw like a live version of these. I think I did a video on a fun video, not official video, but with the original tune. And of course, it's a nice song. I remember liking it. I think I did. And I think they're like, I don't know if it's the audio. Of course, this is a fan cam, so it's not the best audio possible. But I'm looking also at the singing. And I think Young Cook, the first one here on the left, on my right here, he seems when he's singing that sort of high part that almost wants to transition in that voice, he's having a little bit of trouble, maybe a little bit the audio, and also with the lower no, because that's a low part. So if you don't have a lower voice, like it also basically bordering the limit of your lower range, which is also it is as difficult as going higher with the notes. So for the rest, yes, I think right here with the blue hair is Jimin, right? And he was doing the higher part, which he came across quite alright. But that pass, se viene su?
No,
Tutto passa buono.
Va bene.
Si contento?
Sì.
He agrees. He's amused. Let's continue. Let's go.
Sono giovani ragazzi, però sono in campo, cantano bene.
Yeah.
E sto anche le ragazze del pubblico che applaudono.
See. My dad, I stop again. My dad just, like he said it in Italian. He says like they are very talented boys, and he's amused and impressed also by the old girls singing in the background with them. So he was really like paying attention to that, because he doesn't know. He probably remembers the Beatles, like that way. So it's amusing to him. Let's continue.
stato in Corea. Sono
Mai stato in Corea?
stato con la nave. E ti dico una cosa, che è un popolo veramente molto simpatico, a differenza di altre volte. È un popolo molto civile, tra parentesi. Un posto pulito, bello. A me mi è piaciuto questo genere così. Mi piacciono anche questi ragazzi.
Oh, my dad just told me some stuff about when he traveled to South Korea on a passenger ship. He traveled a lot in the 70s and also in the 80s. Probably also no, early 60s, more 70s, 80s, also early 90s. So they did a lot of cruises around there in the Asian part and between China and Korea and all of that. So he was just reminiscing about what he remembers from visiting those places. So anyway, let's finish up the song here. Let's see how it works out. All right, it's finished. I have to say though, I really, I'm honest about stuff, what I hear. I don't think this is one of their best performances of this song. For the simple fact, and I really suspect it might be just a simple issue of volume in the earpiece or in the monitor, which they don't seem to have in front of them, or can be also the audio that it's picked up from the phone that tends to distort a little bit. There were some notes which were dragging a little flat sometimes. But I'm pretty sure it has to do more with the audio issues than them, not knowing how to sing, because we know they can. And also the last note, which I think Jimin with the blue hair did the scream at the end. He did pretty well considering the circumstances, but would have been really nice to hear the official audio of this thing. I also know, and I don't think here it's the case, but nowadays a lot of artists, they use by default like an auto-tuner on the live performance, which is an effect that the people, the sound engineer, they put on the board. And we saw this, I saw this also, I think, happen with Madonna recently at Eurovision. I didn't do a reaction on that, but I saw some videos. It happened with Justin Bieber also. Sometimes they put those effects and they work against you. So I don't know if this is the case. Could be also that sometimes, like the auto-tune works at your disadvantage. So it tries to tune you on a note and it brings you somewhere else. Because of course it's not artificial intelligence, so those things make mistake. Or can be just a very much, which I think mostly it's the case here, a problem of not hearing yourself perfectly well. And when you don't hear yourself perfectly well together with the music, there is always bound to be little shift of pitch when you do notes and everything. But it makes it humane. For the rest, they did a soulful performance that everybody in the audience was enchanted with, and everybody was singing along. And even my dad here picked up that he's almost falling asleep. But it's fun to show something that it's out of his territory, and just to see how he reacted. So we got a little bit of little story about South Korea he went to, and so gonna be it. Ti è piaciuto?
Bene, sì, bene, bene.
He agrees, he likes it. So
No, anche mi è piaciuto il paese, la Corea. Sono pubblico molto gentile, cortesi.
He says he loves.
Bellissimo per andarci a vedere, lo consiglio a tutti quanti. Sono stato veramente bene quel tempo che sono rimasto lì.
He says he really liked
Questi
it.
ragazzi sono molto in campo, mi fa piacere di vederli e ti ringrazio. che mi ha fatto vedere questa cosa.
He liked to see those guys that they're really talented, and he also was reminiscing about traveling in South Korea when he was on board of cargo ships and passenger ships, and he really likes the people there. He always thought that what impressed him the most was that the people there are super kind, and he really enjoyed the interaction there. So he went there several times. So he would love to go there again to visit. And he loved the BTS boy. He liked them, even though he has absolutely no clue who they were. So we give this video a thumbs up. And let me see. I got this, and I can go like this, and I can go like this. So you know you have to hit the bell to subscribe, and hit the bell. I just said that. Yes, I said it again. And always spread love. Always spread love. And I'll see you next video. You take care.
Vai.
Who lost?